All right, 4th of July sale. There are some bangers that I really want to show you guys. And let's just start off with Vertex. Vertex is having 30% off site-wide with very few exclusions, 50% off some of men's apparel. I wanted to show you guys the duffel. This duffel bag is a duffel that I'm literally going to be using tomorrow. I'm going to be traveling for the 4th of July. This thing is fantastic because this thing definitely still is able to be, fungible enough for me to use this as a carry-on onto the plane, but it's going to literally fit all 4 or 5 days worth of my clothes in here, and I can carry this on my back. Frees up my hands to be able to carry any of the gear for the other 8 people that are going to be on this trip. Plenty of room inside. This one particularly is the 50 liter. They also have an 80 liter that you can pick up on their website. This thing's normally 180 bucks, 189 bucks. If you're going to be getting 30% off on this, you're going to be saving nearly $60. That's a banger deal, a buy it now price, because you can take these shoulder straps off. You can go literally straight up and down, go to straight up like regular duffel bag mode with the handles, which some people really like, and a hideaway in the side right here where you can pull them out, take it, use it. You can take these shoulder straps off if you want to. I really like this bag. I like how versatile it is. The 80 liter is too big to be a carry-on, but this one's perfect. If you've been looking into something like this, it's an opportunity for you to snatch it up. There's other stuff from Vertex on the sale as well. This is the Siege. Check it out, see if this is a part of that sale. I like this because this could be a great bag for range, for rucking, just a lot of different options. You can run a camel back through this if you wanted to. You can run a comms through this if you really wanted to. So this is a great bag if you wanted to snatch it up. They have the 25 liter, they have the bigger version, 35 liter. So whatever works out for you. But if you spend more than $250 on their red, white, and blue sale for mirror safety, you're going to be saving 25%. So imagine you're spending money on the CM6. This is the CM7. Let's say you get the CM6M, which is a $275 gas mask. You're going to be spending almost 200 bucks instead. If you get the CM7, which I prefer a little bit because it's not that full face, it kind of is, I like this a little bit more for a shooter. You're going to be saving a lot as well. And then you're going to also be getting the free shipping. And on top of all of that, they are now beginning to assemble some of their gas masks here in America. I like when companies are striving to transition their stuff to the States. So I like that. So this one specifically comes with the canteen if you want this outfit, but this is an opportunity to where if you want to plus up, if you really want to get yourself and start getting more prep gear for your entire family, yeah, this is an opportunity to go ahead and make the purchases for the gas mask and maybe even get yourself some additional 40 millimeter cans to go along with it. That would work out quite a bit. I mean, listen, tons and tons of bangers that we are talking about. Let me show you one more Vertex. This is not sponsored by Vertex. I just like their crap a lot. This is what I use for the gym. Okay, this is the Ghost Sling. I like it because I can outfit this out with whatever non-lethal items / lethal items I want to for the gym. I have my hand sanitizers and earbuds in here. It's very petite, it's small. I can also use this. You may have noticed that every single item that I put up here so far has a hero clip on it. And this is the smaller size, but the medium size hero clip is also on sale. It's not the same super low price like it was on Prime Day, but it's around the $20 mark. And I just think that any of your bags should have a hero clip on them. It's gonna make it that much easier to keep them off the floor, keep them hanging up. Every bag that I'm grabbing here today is hanging via a hero clip so that it's easier for me to grab it. I mean, like I can put this one on the side of my man tape desk or a table right now and just keep it out the way. Pelican is having free shipping on site wide. And so that can save you a lot of money because the bigger the items, they calculate shipping based on your zip code and the weight of the item. So if you, let's say for instance, you get this limited edition Pelican Aegis bag here and you really want it, you're gonna be saving yourself at least $15 to $20. They ship via FedEx. So that can be a great savings for you. I like this. This is right now my rucking bag. I'm gonna show you what my old rucking bag is, but I like that it's easy to outfit this out. For my camera, my lights, my additional rucking light, very, very comfortable. This thing is self-standing. true multicam. This is a fantastic, fantastic loadout. Love the way this thing is, it works. It comes with their range bag that you can use for this as well. I don't even know if I have the range bag in here right now. Let's check it out. No, I don't have the range bag in here. But not only does it come with the range bag, it comes with this other little pouch, so you can outfit this out. I have mine kitted out right now as a med kit. So plenty of room inside of this 25-liter bag. So this is a, if you're looking for like, hey, what do I get from Pelican? Of course, the cases and all the other stuff, but the free shipping, for me personally, I think it kind of makes it worth it. So what else do we have in the land of bags? Let's just do these last two as kind of like these are pretty good deals. I'm gonna say what I think one of the best deals for last. This is the Brown Buffalo Standard Issue. Now the Standard Issue is their upgraded version of the traditional Jan Sport that we all know from, especially if you're a millennial, if you're an 80s baby. So it has that kind of asymmetrical footprint, pocket in the front, except for Jan Sports normally don't have water bottle pockets on the side that can fit an Nalgene bottle. This one does. This one has an accessible half clamshell opening area in the front here. You can throw your crap inside. I like that. And then you have your full area, which is you can throw whatever you need to inside of here. Plenty of room for you to throw a laptop in here. I think it can go up to 16 inches. Tablet, whatever. This is $179. So that's a great, that's just what this price always is. However, what they're offering right now is free shipping. So the shipping part is going to save you some money. They also have a lifetime warranty on their bags, God tier craftsmanship. But one thing I would also offer you to do, which I normally don't say, but I would say if you really want to save even more on this, go to their website, sign up for their email listing, use a burner email or whatever, get an additional 10% off. It's going to save you $18 more on this. So between the free shipping, 18 bucks, I think that's a pretty good deal. So if you're looking for something, you should definitely take advantage of their free shipping they got going on right now. How long is that going to last? Not really sure. And I also know that this is not going to last long. Up to 50% off site-wide. They do have exclusions for eBay stock. This is the Romad. This is my old rucking bag. I miss it, okay? I like that Pelican a lot. The reason I went with the Pelican over this one because the Pelican is self-standing. And when you are rucking, you take that bag off, you don't want it to fall in the dirt. These little nuanced things really, really come in handy. But if I look at the pricing right now, the Romad normally is 270 bucks. It's right now $215. That's a pretty good deal. This is playing in the area of the Goruck, the Pelican I just showed you, the Vertex Ready Pack X. Very, very capable bag. I like this. It's really designed for comms, but you can run a bladder through this. This is a padded front pocket up here, unlike some of its competitors. So this is even better if you let this thing flop forward and it hovers from the bottom of the bag, so you don't have to worry about that. It can hold a very big laptop inside. And the only thing I would say is change some of the zippers out because they're all the exact same zipper pull. So I did change some of my zippers out to make it a little bit easier to differentiate. And you got plenty of room inside. Listen, most of these bags I've showed you, I have a full review on. So go on my channel, just type in the name MarineX and any of the names of these bags. And the review should come up if you want to know any more deep dives into this. Buy it now price at $215. And I definitely wanted to save what I think could be the best for Lav in the bag category, and then we'll jump into some other stuff. But this is their Christmas in July sale for Goruck. If it's a full price item, right now on Goruck's website, they're offering you 30% off gear in site-wide, in events. So this is the Goruck GR2, 26 liter. You can get it in a different size. You can get a 34 liter or 40 liter. Those are cool. I like the 26 liter. I think it fits really well. It's very, very self-standing, as you can see, but it's hard because as much as I talk about other bags, no one can compete with the shoulder straps of my Goruck. The only companies that get close probably would be the Brown Buffalo, but I like this a lot. It's very, very comfortable. Great if you want to use it for travel, rucking, or whatever. This is normally $375. If you throw this in your cart with Goruck right now, they automatically apply the discount and it's going to go down to 262 bucks. Now this specific version is the Dyneema version. It's not available right now. But even if you get the normal 1000D Cordura, you get the X Pack or whatever, to get this sub $300 with their lifetime warranty, That's really, really good. And the thing I would say about this versus the X Pack or the 1000D is that if you rock this for a while, right, and there's things that you want to get modified, you can send this into Scars and they can sew and add stuff to your bag. So say for instance, you get the Goruck GR2, you're like, man, I love this bag, but I wish I had a pocket right here. You can have them add that as long as they have the capability. They can add Molly to it. They can do whatever. So a lot of different ways for them to just add on and help customize your bag. Christmas in July, I think is dope. If you already have a GR2 or a GR1, maybe it's time for you to take advantage and grab yourself a field pocket. Field pockets are good because they are designed to fit specifically for the bag that you get. Last Christmas in July sale, I bought a field pocket. Now I'm able to put stuff in here like, wet wipes or blankets or whatever, just to make me more comfortable whenever I'm kind of rocking out. I like the fact this field pocket fits in multiple bags. It fits in my Pelican bag as well, as long as it has Molly inside. But that's also going to be an opportunity for you to save. So I think this could be one of the best deals between like the 30% off Vertex and the 30% off of GR2 or Goruck. It's hard because those are some banger deals. So I think Vertex, Ebony Stock, and Goruck have some of the biggest bangers right now when it comes to this, Christmas in July type sale. We also need to talk about some knives. Benchmade has, I guess, authorized, I don't know how to say it, but they have some banger sales going on right now when it comes to some of their knives, specifically on Blade HQ. So you can check out the Shootout. The Shootout right now, $269. This is almost a $400 knife normally. So if you've been looking to get an American made, you like the drop point or the Tanto, or they have different flavorings of this that you can get, this is a good buy it now price. Grivery scales, that blue crater type of color. I love the way that color looks. Very, very easy to use, snappy. You get that lifetime warranty. Ambidextrous if you want to change the pocket clip around. Just really, really good. Big old fan of this, buy it now price. Another one has to be any of the Adamas knives. They are changing the Adamas knives out from crew wear to Magna Cut. And because they're doing that, they're blowing out their crew wear knives to where now you can get some of the Adamas. So like I have here, the full size Adamas for $250. That's easily always over a $300 knife. I don't have a mini Adamas that's not a crew wear, but I'll just show you one for comparison purposes. This is a mini Adamas in the Magna Cut. So that's what a mini Adamas would look like. If this was a crew wear, let's just imagine, put on your imaginary cap, this would be a $189 knife. This is a great deal. Me personally, if I had to choose one, I would probably get the mini Adamas for 189 bucks, mainly because it's still fits my hands pretty good. And I like the fact with the crew wear, it's gonna have very, very good rust resistance. So if you leave this outside overnight, if you're a hunter and it gets dew on it or whatever, it's gonna be fine. It almost functions as well as a fixed blade because you can take this, you can still mallet on the back of it. It's a pretty good lockup. And I'm a big old fan of the Adamas series. Because they're bringing out the Magna Cut, they have decided to bring these prices down. So this is your chance to get a crew wear version before all of them are gonna be like this, which is Magna Cut. So something for you to check out. Also, they do have some spider codes on sale right now on Blade HQ's website. This is the Shaman. Now, the thing about the Shaman, I'm a big fan of it, but if you don't need some of the upgrades that come on with the Salt series, like the Salt series is gonna come with Magna Cut, it's gonna come, in my opinion, the texturing on the scales just makes it that much easier to use. But this is significantly more. In the spyware or the Spy 27 blade still on here works really, really good. It's gonna function just fine. And I think that you can save yourself a good penny getting this in the 200s versus paying over nearly, I think, plus $300 for this one. So this is a good buy it now price. If you're looking for a lot of different spider codes, they have them on sale right now as well. So something to check out. But flashlights are kind of the name of the game right now, where this is always a good opportunity for you to find some banger deals on flashlights. Now, what Olight is doing, they're clearly trying to get rid of some of their old stock. So the Arcfeld Pro, that's the previous version to this. This is the Arc Pro. The Arc Pro is usually 109, 119, depends on which one you get. This is the Arc Pro Ultra. If you get the Arcfeld Pro, and you log into their website, it's 60 bucks. Now, would I spend 60 and not get this one? I would. What are you missing? Well, with the Arc Pro, you're going to be able to charge with USB Type-C in their proprietary charger. The Arc Pro is only their proprietary charger. Also, this one here has a better and easier to use UI, in my opinion. But are you really going to notice that on a daily basis? Are you going to, especially if you don't have them to A/B test? No, you're not. So I think that's a really good deal with them. Woobin has a lot of their flashlights on sale. One thing I would say to always give a try for Woobin is to check out their Woobin G5. They just came out with this new yellow color. So normally when they have these deals, they would come out and they'd be like $19.99. This is like 25 bucks right now. I love how pronounced the yellow is. This is a 400 lumen flashlight. I think it functions really well. It has a sliding lock on the side, so you can turn this on, use it as you see fit. 400 lumens seems to really kind of get the job done, man. Like you can kind of crank this up and really utilize this for a lot of different things. It also has RGB. If that's the kind of flavoring that you want to be able to use, you can use that as well. So it just really depends. Do you want the RGBs? Do you want that type of stuff? It has a magnetic base, which they've been working on. This thing's been out for almost 2 years. They've worked on the magnets. They're really strong now. Good keychain light, whatever. And if you're thinking one and done light, Woobin, which one would you recommend? They've had some duds in the past. I've reviewed some, but if I had to just spend money on one, I know they just came out with the X5. That's also on sale. But for me, it will probably be the X4. The X4, I think, is a really good flashlight. It does come with a magnetic tail, which could be stronger. It's not the strongest, but it has this tactical nature to it to where you can click that tail and just feel how clicky. You hear how clicky the tail is? Anyway, so you're able to use that tail and get the full output on the flashlight just instantly like that. Double tap will get you the strobe mode. And then if you don't need that, you can always just go with the regular use of the flashlight. So here, I'll just turn it on regular, and then I can turn it up by just twisting on here, go up, down, and then go all the way down by rolling on this knob on the side. So very, very functional if you want to be able to use those features. It has a moonbeam mode where you can come here. And then, of course, you do get the RGBs in the very front if you want to be able to use these lights in the front. So just a lot of different options for you for the Woobin X4. I think this is a very good tactical light that they came out with. You can also buy accessories from their website and be able to use this on your bike. Like they have a bike mount for this, which I like the X1 Pro a little bit more for a bike light, but it might work out for you as well. 10% off the brand new. These were excluded in the 10% off that I'm able to offer. But now Nikkor is now allowing their newest, I would almost say flagships, the Nikkor P27iX and the Nikkor 17iX. You can now use the 10% off code on these and get these. This is normally like 159 bucks. It's normally like 129 bucks. Get 10% off of these. If I had to choose between the two, they both do 5,000 lumen on the lumen shield for the output. If it were my money, I would probably get the 27iX. They both use the same battery. The thing about the 17iX, it gets hotter faster and because it's a smaller body. You can see those LED heads in the front. They're both using 20 LEDs in the front. They're both getting that great output. But like I said, you can't really get the max output for the 17iX for that long because it will overheat faster. So it would probably be me. I would probably get this one that comes with a holster. It comes with a battery caddy. It's actually a pretty good deal for the amount of money. Full review on that one as well. And if you're looking for a hit them in the head, beat them at night type of light, they just also came out with a smaller version of this, which is called, let me look on their website because I actually don't know. It's the P20 Mini, but this is the P20. I like this flashlight because this is the flashlight that I keep on my nightstand. This thing has 5,600 lumens. I mean, it's a straight monster. If you're using this, when you hear a bump in the night, grab this bad boy and you can use this. It's CNC machined out of aluminium, right? So you can turn on regular mode and go through those modes and not have to use the aggressive 5,000 lumens, but I almost never turn it on low. I almost always go with the rear tail switch, which gets me all of the lumens at one time. This is going to be a good light to be able to use because it gives you distance. So if you needed to use this for fighting purposes, you're able to do so because of the length of it. You can also get a filter for the front and put a green light and use this for hunting. So it has, you know, these little knobs in the front, which is going to be really good for pushing against somebody if you're in a fight or something like that. Big old fan of this. 149 bucks. Normally it's 200 bucks. So you're getting a good saving. They have a good sale going on right now as well. Lots of other deals that a lot of other websites kind of sent me. If I see some of those, I'll link them down below. But these are the ones that I just felt like if I had to get them all over again, this would probably be the ones that I would check out. First time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.